Well, the president is making a stop in Wisconsin for the first time in more than a year.
He's here to push his new budget plan. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio with a preview.
Mark and Lisa, 2 days after sending his 2013 budget to Congress, President Obama will make a stop in Milwaukee to talk about his blueprint for the U.S. economy. But one of the first people who will greet him when he steps off Air Force One will be someone who hasn't seen eye to eye with the president. President Barack Obama introduced his budget to Congress Monday, then hit the road to promote it.
At a time when our economy is growing and creating jobs at a faster clip, we've got to do everything in our power to keep this recovery on track.
One of the first stops is in Wisconsin. He's visiting Master Lock, a business he mentioned in his State of the Union address last month for moving jobs back to the U.S. from China. The president plans to talk about the importance of companies like Master Lock that bring jobs back into the country, investing in America, and building an economy based on American manufacturing.
There's an item in the president's budget dealing with rewarding companies that bring jobs back and punishing companies that do not do that take jobs out of the country. And you may not, you're going to hear a lot of criticism of the president's budget, but that item I will bet you a majority of people favor.
And guess who's greeting the president when he steps off Air Force One? Governor Scott Walker.
Wouldn't you love to hear what they're saying to each other?
UWL political analyst Joe Heim says it's one of the ways Walker is trying to show he can reach across the aisle.
The governor is in a position where he wants to reach out to Democrats and independents and not look like he's a highly partisan person, which seemed like he was last year.
That's despite the fact that the governor has recently been critical of the president. Walker's been telling supporters a victory for himself in a recall election would be a blow to President Obama's re-election chances.
There's a little truth in it. Not a huge amount, because it's really like apples and oranges. But what it would do is give Republicans a boost, a morale boost, leading into the November elections next year.
Now, the last time President Obama was in Wisconsin was in January of 2011, the day after his State of the Union address. The governor greeted him during that visit, too. It was about 2 weeks before Walker unveiled his collective bargaining plan.